Hi guys, this is gsno.com and I'm here with a special unboxing. It's the Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro, but not in the regular version. It's the Redmi K20 Pro premium version, the one unveiled in September. So what's the extra? Well, the extra is basically the Snapdragon 855 Plus processor compared to the regular model. Okay, so this phone has a pretty affordable price. It's somewhere around $400 and $450 from what I've heard, and that's quite affordable. I've heard people buying it on AliExpress. That's only one example. I've also seen it on GearBest. So inside the box of this new version of the Redmi K20 Pro, we find the metal key used to access the slots, and also we have this case which leaves a big cutout for the cameras, plus a bunch of useful manuals, instructions, and all those things. Of course, the special star of the show is the phone itself. We have it in the beautiful flame red, and just like we saw on the Mi 9T, Redmi K20 and Redmi K20 Pro, it's lighter around the edges and darker towards the center. Beautiful way of catching the light, reminding me of the Honor View 20. Now let's fire up the phone, and as you can see, it has zero cutouts and zero notches. That's because the selfie camera has been placed here at the top inside the pop-up motorized mechanism. Okay, so inside the box, things are pretty straightforward. We find a gigantic charger, and we also find this. It's a cable from USB Type-C to USB-A, and let me remove this huge, gigantic charger, which may require an adapter in some countries. I have to say it's one of the biggest chargers I've ever seen. I expect very fast charge from it. I'm seeing here 5 volts 3 ampere, 9 volts 3 ampere, 12 volts 2.25 ampere, and even at some point 20 volts, which is just crazy. Okay, crazy good, of course. So the person who sent me this phone actually went ahead and did an upgrade. It has MIUI 11 now, and MIUI 11 is applied on top of Android 10 in this case, not Android Pie. Originally it was Android Pie with MIUI 11, and now it's Android 10. Okie dokie, skipping this so far, agreeing to stuff. So what we're dealing with here is a phone that has the same design and pretty much the same specs as the Redmi K20 Pro, but the CPU is more buffed. It measures 8.8 millimeters in thickness, and it weighs 191 grams. It's got Gorilla Glass 5 protection plus an aluminum frame, and the screen you're seeing here is a 6.39-inch Super AMOLED with a Full HD Plus resolution and HDR10 support, which is no small feat for such an affordable price. Now, as I said before, Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus, the most powerful Qualcomm CPU right now, accompanied by 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM. Now, this is the main difference. The Redmi K20 Pro only had 6 or 8. This one, 8 or 12 giga of RAM. There is also 128 or 512 gigabytes of storage. Pay attention, there is no microSD card slot here, and the battery is a 4000 mAh unit, which is supposed to charge pretty fast. Now, while the apps are loading, we have a look at the back side where you can see a triple camera. This triple camera setup includes a 48 megapixel shooter, which is the main one, an 8 megapixel telephoto camera in here and with a 2x optical zoom, and a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera. Dual LED flash, 4K 60 frames per second video capture promised, and of course the selfie camera that has a pretty nifty way of being lifted up. So here we go, check this out. Pretty cool, I would say. And then you can make it go down. Of course it lights up. So we've shown you the unboxing of the Redmi K20, and just like that one, the sides will be able to light up. The camera you just saw rising is a 20 megapixel pop-up selfie shooter, and the phone has 27 watt fast charge, fingerprint scanner within the screen, and a special cooling system that was enabled on this model. Let's see what else. Of course, Wi-Fi dual band, there's USB-C at the bottom, and also the audio jack is safe at the top side. We have GPS, Bluetooth 5.0, and that's about it. So aside from the flame red, there's also the glacier blue, there's the white version, there's a honey version, and a black version. Just a quick gander at the exact version of software we're dealing with here. I truly have to see it to believe it. Okay, so about phone, MIUI, and there you have it, folks. Android 10. Android 10 on a Xiaomi phone already upgraded. And a quick gander at the camera interface. You can take 14 megapixel shots in full resolution. There is your bokeh, portrait, night mode, great expectations from it, panorama, pro, photo, video, short videos, slow motion, and let's see what the resolution is for the videos. Okay, so you can shoot 1080p, 4K, and we can go up to 4K in 60 frames per second. There you have it. This has been the first contact and the unboxing of the beautiful Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro Premium. It's a mouthful, but it's probably the most affordable Snapdragon 855 Plus phone I've unboxed so far. Around $400, $400 $450 is a definite bargain for this phone, with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. This is it from gsn.com. We'll be back very soon with a full review. Bye bye.